What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in for another episode. Today, we're heading out east to Topeka, Kansas, and we're going to hook up my homeboy Brian Guerrero and check out his Wicked MC. It's a 1982 Kandy Brandywine MC. It's been years, and he finally took it out about a year ago. So let's check it out. What's up, everybody? This is Smokey from the Lowrider Connection. Today, we're in Topeka, Kansas, hanging out with my homeboy who's been in the game for a long time. He's had this car. It's an 82 Monte Carlo called Wicked MC, and he used to tear it up back in the 90s and the early 2000s. And then he put his car away for about 20 years. Yeah, about 20 years. His name is Brian Guerrero. So let's get his little history on Kansas lowriding. What's up, Brian?
What's up, man? What's up?
Good, bro. Just hanging out, bro. We're hanging out in Topeka, Kansas. If anybody knows about Kansas, it ain't the coolest place, you know. It's pretty hot. It gets, the humidity gets you, but it's a beautiful place. And so, about what age did you see your first lowrider and get interested in lowriding?
I would have to say 8th grade.
8th grade?
8th grade with my cousin Johnny.
Yeah.
He had a lowrider, and when I saw his lowrider, I was already hooked.
Yeah. And what kind of car did Johnny have, bro?
At that time, it was a 76 Monte Carlo.
76 Monte, huh?
Yeah.
One of the big A-body cars.
Yeah.
And so what kind of things did Johnny do when you saw it? Was he lifted? Or?
Yeah, it was lifted. It was lifted. He had his interior done, and back then he had a TV in it.
Oh wow, a TV, huh?
Yeah.
So being from Kansas, how was the lowrider game out when you were growing up, bro? Was it kind of like your cousin? Was he kind of like one of the guys who kind of started it out here? Or?
Yeah.
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 But how did it all happen?
He started it. He went to Colorado,
Mm-hmm.
went down there, and he got hooked up down there and got his hydraulics down there and everything. And then he just brought it on back after that.
And then, and then he started doing the maintenance himself, or what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guys down there taught him the ropes, everything, and from there he just did it all by himself.
Wow. And
Yeah,
I bet it was kind of scarce back in the day to get parts and different stuff for
yeah,
low riding out here in the Midwest. So
yeah,
that
yeah,
and so cousin Johnny, man, so he really influenced you, huh?
yeah.
Yeah. And so bro, about what age did you get this car?
Uh, I would say I was 16.
16 years old. And
Yeah,
like, how did you guys come across this car, bro?
it was my mom and dad's car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was my mom and dad's car, and they handed it off to me
Uh-huh.
because they wanted a van. So they just handed this off to me, and ever since then, I've had it.
And so what was the first couple things you started doing to the car, bro?
The very first thing I did was I lowered it.
Okay, you lowered it.
Hmm.
Back in the days, you cut the coils, or
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
We cut the coils.
that's what's up,
Yeah,
bro. And then, so you're when that part was you cut the coils and you cruised it around. You had some wheels on it for a little bit. You had
yeah.
some roasters or something.
No, back then my first step was LA wires,
LA
13x7.
wires. Okay. You had the car dropped. You were cruising it around for a little bit.
Hmm.
So when did you get the paint job, and what color's the car?
Um, I got the paint job in '95.
Mm-hmm. And
In
who
90,
painted it?
Tim's Paint Shop,
And that's out of
here in Topeka.
Topeka, Kansas. And,
Yes.
and what was your color combo you picked here, bro?
It was a gold base,
Uh-huh.
and it's a Kandy Brandywine.
Beautiful paint job. And it has a mural, bro. Who did the mural?
Mural is Jeff Heisey. Me and him worked together when I used to work at Hallmark Cards.
Oh, you used to work at Hallmark Cards, huh?
Hmm.
So you were the guy over there making all the ladies happy with all your quotes, huh?
You care to send the very best?
Yeah. And so once you got the car painted, bro, what was the next couple things you did to it? Who lifted it?
Uh, Again, my cousin Johnny lifted it. He
Two,
did all the hydraulics for me
and you're running 2 pumps
and 4
and
batteries.
4 batteries. Lay and
Yeah,
play, front, back, side to side.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And the hydraulic pumps are from the old lowrider hydraulics back in the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Can we take a look at the
yeah,
pumps, bro?
yeah,
Since they're so old school.
yeah.
Oh yeah, this is an old school. When was this setup put in?
That was put in '95, I would say, right after I painted it.
Wow. And you don't really have any problems, huh?
No.
So, bro,
Mm.
so you got the paint job, you got the hydros. What kind of rims did you have rolling on this thing
Uh,
at the time?
After I got rid of the LA wires, I went with 13x7s, bolt-on Roadsters.
Nice, bro, with the center cap. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice, bro. Beautiful. So you had the car and then the interior. Let's talk a little bit about the interior, bro. Who did the interior and where they out of?
The interior guy that did the interior was Bloss
Uh-huh.
Lesman. He's out of Kansas City, Missouri.
Man, he did a killer job. The mirrors, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And what year did you get the interior in?
I would say that was in 98. 98.
98.
Mm-hmm.
So, bro, when you got the interior done, about what was the price tag on getting the interior done back in the day in the Midwest?
In the Midwest, back in the day, I positively think it was like 3,000 to do it all.
And that was a lot of money back then.
Yeah,
A lot of money.
yeah.
And about how long did it take him to get all the interior done, the upholstery, bro?
It was like about a month.
Mm-hmm.
He got it all done.
Damn, you got an old school. You still got a tape deck in this thing, huh?
Yeah, that was the very last thing I did to this car when I had to put it away for a while.
Uh-huh.
That was the very last thing, and it's still brand new. It's never been hooked up.
Wow. Never even bumped a tape, huh?
That was the very last thing I bought.
Wow. Let's talk about the engine. Is this the original motor, or
No, it's not.
you put
I put a 350 small block.
Wow, who helped you get that done?
It was a buddy of mine, Tony Drogi.
Tony Drogi, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then, so you entered shows and you were doing big things, taking the cars, around Kansas. Did you ever take it out of state?
Yes, we took it twice to Oklahoma City for the LRM show.
Oh, nice, bro. And how'd you do then?
I took first
Uh-huh.
in mild custom, and then I took second in mild custom.
Wow.
But at both of those places, I got best candy.
Oh, wow. I can see why. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bro. So what ended up happening? Because I know this car sat for about 20 years.
Yes.
What happened?
I had a daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and she's started getting old enough and start playing in sports, uh, softball, volleyball. So mama kind of told me, we got to put it off to the side because she was starting to travel a lot.
Uh-huh.
So I had to put all my money towards her.
And you let it sit for that long.
Yeah.
And you took it out about a year ago?
A year ago.
1 year ago, man. Huh? Wow. And in that process, you had some parts that you got done.
Yes.
To kind of upgrade a little bit. It looks like you got the billet grill.
Yes. Yes.
Your lights are updated.
Yeah.
And then the taillights too, right?
Yes.
And then you started doing some engraving now to kind of keep it with the new trend.
Yeah. I'm starting to really update everything.
Yeah. And who did your engraving?
Crazy Cutting.
Okay. And the steering wheel too, huh?
Yes.
Badass, man. And you got the lights. You got some new wheels. Oh, these ain't the Roadsters, huh?
No.
What are you rolling here?
13.7s.
Uh-huh. What kind of wheels?
Zenith.
Nice, bro. You upgraded the tail lights.
Yeah.
Wow.
More upgrading still coming.
Yeah, man, that color is beautiful. So low riding, let's talk about low riding in like Kansas, bro. How's the game out here?
Back in the day, it was hitting hard.
Yeah.
Back in the day, in late '90s, early 2000s, it was hitting.
Yeah.
And then it kind of died out, and now it's starting to come back again.
Nice, bro.
And it's slowly coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a car club?
I was back in late '90s and early 2000s. I was with the Reflections Car Club out of Wichita.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice, bro.
Yeah.
Reflections. And how long were you in Reflections?
I was with them for 2 years, and then I broke off, and then I started I chaptered off over here in Topeka.
And did your own club?
Yeah.
Right on, bro. And then now you're just rolling solo with the family, huh?
Yeah.
Take 56. What's up, Ryan? The homie Ryan's in the house, everybody. Showing love. All right. Hey, bro, on your journey of low riding and, through life, who are some people you would like to thank?
I would like to thank my cousin Johnny, and my late great cousin Stevie. He did a lot to it, and AKA Muggs, they used to call him, and my brother, my mom and dad. I would like to thank my wife Christina, my daughter Alicia, my my grandchildren, Renly and Riken, my in-laws Arthur and Eleanor, Angelo, and now my son-in-law Ryan, he my son-in-law now. uh and then you, Smokey, uh and his wife Gita.
See, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Me and my boy there's something that a lot of motherfuckers nowadays don't respect is bond and friendship. And a lot of people just think that you could just block somebody or delete them, and that's the way it is. Me and this dude have been down for 20, probably 30 years,
Yeah.
and we are super tight. We've lived together, and me and Brian, we always brainstorming, looking at lowrider magazines back in the day. So, my brother gets choked up just like I get
Yeah.
choked up because we got nothing but love for each other and we back each other up 100%. And that's what friendship's about. No matter where you left off, you pick right back up where it was. And a lot of people take that shit for granted these days. And hopefully some of y'all can hear this in this video just to, man, enjoy your friendships and your family members.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, be 100, bro. Like,
Yeah.
so, homie, I
And
got nothing but love for you, bro.
oh yeah.
And today we came out here to Kansas to hang out with my boy. He wanted some etching done on his windows, and I'm gonna come through for him. So these are kind of some new windows that I etched for him. My wife helped me get busy on the computer and design it. And I don't care how many miles away we are, I'll still come and hook my homeboy up, and that's what it's about, man. So I hope you guys cherish your friendships and your family members.
Got
man.
to, man.
And that's 100.
You got
Much love to everybody. Everybody,
Yeah.
Ryan's in the house for the third time. So, homie, thank you, bro. And thanks for letting us come kick it with you, work on your car, and show the world your badass lowrider that you've built and you've had for years, bro. And it's probably going to go on to your grandson, the grandkids, and stay in the family forever, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everybody, let's hit the like button for this guy to cruise his car more. So hit those like buttons for Brian to cruise his car. He's ready to take it out and enjoy it with his family and his grandkids.
Yes. Yes.
So thanks for tuning in. Much love to everybody. Stay blessed, and please tune in when we drop videos. We drop videos here and there, but it's I have a full-time job and stuff like that, so it's kind of hard to drop videos all the time. But I do appreciate everybody coming in. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. So when these videos drop, God bless.